One of the really interesting things that you brought up in the book was this idea that if you want to really do good for other people, maybe for some people the best thing to do is go to business school, make hundreds of millions of dollars, and then give it away. And some people have done that, and some people have purposely, without the hundreds of millions, but they have purposely decided, I'm going to be as successful as possible because in that way I'll be more useful. Do you see a danger in that sort of thing?
I don't think it's for everyone. There certainly could be dangers for particular people to go into that, because obviously you're then going to be working with people who are really interested in making lots of money, but unlike you, they're really interested in making lots of money so they can keep lots of money and buy themselves the Porsches or the Tribeca penthouses or whatever else it might be that go with that. So you're then perhaps going to start feeling, oh, really, I do need these things too. I can't really enjoy life without them. But I also think that there are other people who have a strong enough commitment and perhaps know their own character well enough to say, I'm not going to be seduced into that. I'm going to be firm in my commitment, and I'm going to tell all my friends that I'm going to be firm in that commitment, and I'm going to keep those friends who have those values, and they'll help to keep me up to the mark. So I think it can be a very useful thing to do. I think it's an understanding that sometimes your ability to earn money is a greater asset than particular skills that you might have that would lead you to be an aid worker or whatever other useful profession there might be.
Oh, I think for a lot of people who are trying to decide what kind of career to have and what to pursue that means the most to them in their life, how much do you think they should sit down and care about these issues when selecting a career? Or should they just do what they love and hopefully they'll be successful and they'll be able to give?
I think they should think about these issues. It's true that if you hate the work you're doing, you're probably not going to be successful. And so if you think you'd hate life as an investment banker or whatever, then don't do it. You're not going to be good at it anyway. But if you think, well, that does have some interesting challenges, and I wouldn't mind, mixing with those kinds of people, and there's a certain kind of status in it that's attractive to some people, the fact that you can actually get such a job and hold it down and have a big salary. So I'd be reasonably happy doing that, and I can then give away a lot. I think that's fine. You should think about that. And there are some other careers, like the person I talk about at the beginning of the book, Matt Wager, who could have had an academic career. He was a very good philosophy student and was offered a place at Oxford for graduate school. So I think he really did think about whether he would do more good in the one than the other. And sometimes your passion might be a career in which you're not really going to make much difference to the world. You might enjoy it. But I think that's a reasonable consideration to say. What am I really going to be doing for the world if I do follow this passion?